Okay, welcome back to Dublin Academy of Maths. Now today we're on Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths and it's Series 8, Episode 3, Paper 2. Okay, we're going to do questions on sample papers. Now I'm just relaying out the questions here. Calculate the area. I'm going to come back to this. 5.5, 5, 8, 5.5, 7.5, all in meters. It's about a trophy with a sphere on top of a cylinder. Find the volume of the sphere in terms of pi, so you don't have to change pi. The diameter is equal to 21. If the diameter is equal to 21, the radius is equal to half the diameter. The volume of the trophy is this in terms of pi. Find the height of the cylinder. Okay, so you just make the volume of the cylinder equal to this, and then you can find out what h is. Okay, because you have the radius, right? Now I'm going to do a few questions today, so it's going to be paper 2, questions, sample papers, all on area and volume. Okay, now this is where you get me at, DublinAcademyOnline.com. You know, it should be there now. Email dublinacademy@gmail.com. And if you can't get the videos, you can get them on YouTube. They're free on YouTube. Okay, they're all free to download. Okay, so I helped you on your way. Now if you have any more problems, you can buy into the service. Okay, it's not that expensive. Okay, you'll see it on the web page, or you can email me and I'll give you a price for your family, or a nice price. Okay, I'm willing to deal with good business terms. There will be reports if you come in. You join up, you get the support, and you get your reports on how well you're doing. Okay, where you might have problems on certain questions, you might email and say, Mike, I can't solve this problem, question 7 on episode 3 2008, and I have a tablet and I just send off the question to explain it to you. Okay, so it's quite simple. It's at your home, like. So anyway, I'm going to do 2011, and it says paper 2, question 5, and it says this is a sample paper. It says find the volume of a cylinder. So find the volume of a cylinder of radius 6 millimeters. Okay, so you have a cylinder, and you have it's very skinny cylinder, and it's got a radius of 6 millimeters. And it says, and it has a height of 20 millimeters. So find the volume of a cylinder with this. So give your answer in terms of, so find volume in terms of pi. Okay, or they would write it down as pi. So you would just go the volume of a cylinder. So the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. So you just put in your values, so that's the volume is equal to it. So you just slip in your values. The radius is 6, the height is 20 squared in terms of pi, and you get out your 36 times 2, what's that? So that works out as 6 is 36 times 20 is the height, sorry. Whew. I was thinking it was 2, so it's 720 pi centimeter or millimeters cubed. Okay, remember that now. So you know whatever we're dealing with here, we just need to put it in, but that's the volume. You will put it in and you say that's the volume, 720. Now it says correct the 2 decimal places. Find the volume in terms of pi. Find the volume to correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, so places, so you have to change pi to 22 over 7, so it becomes 720. And multiply by pi, which is 3.14. We divide, and you just find out your answer is 2261.95. Okay, and that's the 2 decimal places. Now there was other numbers before, but they didn't change the 5. Okay, so you'll be left at the 2 decimal places. Okay, so that's millimeters cubed. Is the answer to that one. Okay, moving along, and a wax candle, right? So wax, next question is, so that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, don't get mixed up. Go over your question. A wax candle, it says 8C on the maths paper 2, sample paper A, okay, and it's 8C. Now a wax candle is in the shape of a right circular cone. First thing we do is we draw our circular cone. We know it's like that. We've got R here, L there, and we have to find the perpendicular height. Okay, and it says the height of the cone is 7 centimeters, so that's 7. That's okay. And it says and the diameter of the base is 6. Diameter is equal to 6 centimeters, and the radius therefore is half that, which is equal to 3 centimeters. Okay, so the radius is 3, all in centimeters. And find the volume of the candle wax. So this is a wax candle. Find the volume of volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay, so we put in our values, and we got 1/3 times pi. In terms of pi, it says find the volume of wax. No, not in terms of pi, no. So I have to put pi in as 22/7, because it didn't say in terms of pi. It says just find the volume of the candle wax. So that's 22/7 times the height, which is 7. The radius, which is 3 squared times 7. Okay, and the 3 changes the 3. Of course, the 3 cancels with the 3's. These all multiply out. The 7 cancels with the 7. So it's nice and handy. It becomes 3 times 22, and the answer is 66, and the answer is all in centimeters cubed. So that's the volume of this, 66 centimeters cubed. Okay, and you would state that. You would go down and you would say, hence. You have it there, the volume is. A rectangular block of wax. Okay, so this is part of this. A rectangular block. Okay, so we have to write out the job. A block is made into wax or whatever, you know. So this is kind of a very thin box. Okay, so this is your wax box, if you can see it there, and it says measuring 25 by 12 by 12. 25 by 12 by 12. Okay, so the width and the height are the same. Okay, it says, and it says is melted down and used to make a number of these candles. Okay, so this is melted down and it's made into X amount, which we don't know, X amount of candles. Okay, so we have to find the volume of the box. So the volume of the box is equal to length by breadth by height, or length by width by height, whichever way. Okay, you must remember it. You know the format. So it's 12 by 12 by 25. 144 by 25. Anybody? Quarter of 144. No, it doesn't work out. Anyway, so this becomes 3,600 centimeters cubed. Now you all know how to use calculators, don't be using your head, okay? So it's 3,600 centimeters, and that's the volume of the candle of the box, 3,600. And 600 centimeters cubed. Now it goes on and it says the last part is always tricky. Find the number of the maximum number of candles that can be made from this block of wax. If 4% of the wax is lost in the process, okay, now 4% of wax is lost probably through heating, okay, so I have to get 4% of this, so 4% of the volume of the box is equal to that, divided by 100 multiplied by 4, okay, so I can get the remaining volume that's left, okay, so 4 times 36 is equal to 144, okay, centimeters cubed. So my volume that's left, that I have left to make this, when I melt it down to make the candle cones, I have to take away my this is the evaporation part, I would imagine, okay, speculating here, but I imagine that's what it is, and that's equal to 3,456 centimeters cubed. Okay, so this is the waste, 4%, and this is the original volume of the the box of wax. Okay, so I'm dealing with this. Okay, so that's the volume of name width, 3456 is the remaining volume of wax after you've melted it down. So if I want to find out how many candles I can make, I have to divide that volume into that. Okay, so the volume of the wax, of melted wax we'll say, is equal to 3456. Okay, and the volume of one candle is equal to 66. Okay, and they divide one into the other and you find out that it's 52.36. Okay, and that says express this in the nearest centimetre, I'll imagine, because you'll have a bit left over. Okay, so there's 52 candles. Okay, and okay, so that's the number of candles. So the number of candles is 52 candles. Okay. Alright, good. So that's that part finished. Do plenty. Well, here's your questions up here, as you know. Calculate the area. Now, the area, calculate the area. Well, you know you have to, this is supposed to be a straight line. Okay, but anyway, you make it into a box. Not a box, this is just a two-dimensional, so this is a square on top, or a rectangle on top, and the triangle is on top. Okay, so now you have to find, you have to get the area of this, and you should be able to deduce it. Okay, you have the 8 centimeters here, so you should be able to deduce it. Okay, now, and calculate the perimeter length. Well, you just add them all up. Now it's all in meters. And this is sample part of B, paper 2, but it's question 7, okay? And it's about a trophy. And there's to find the volume of the sphere, okay? Given that the radius length here is going to be half this, because this covers it, okay? So it's going to be half that. The diameter is 21. The volume of the trophy is this. Find the height of the cylinder. Okay, manipulate the formula. You know how to do that. Okay, so remember, this is it. Now, there's going to be a few more videos after this. But this is the last of the free ones, but this is enough to get you a high honour. Do the questions and there's no problem you getting an A. But there'll be extra videos which you have to buy into, which will be on my website. Okay? Or you can contact me through my email address. Thank you very much. Good luck on those.